You're such an asshole.
Oh, fresh out of the shower, Cappy. I had a request. Goes, why don't you dress up? I'll pay you. There you go, sweetheart. Hope it was worth it. I will do a lot of things for money. A lot of things. Also, it isn't illegal. You suck a guy's dickhead. No. Hi, Aaron. I'm a returning client, and I would like to remain anonymous for this video request. Since April, I have been out in the salsa dance scene in the metro area of a town sizable in a state. And I have learned a lot of soft skills along the way that I apply to my work and personal life. Even though I have learned to loosen up and show charisma thanks to the hobby, I do find it difficult to socialize in these social dances due to the loud music, the inevitable cliques that form, and the fact that the vast majority of women go to these venues for fun and attention and not to be hit on. You got it. Knowing you have had experience of swinging social dance communities in the past, what tips would you recommend to have more engaging conversations and connections with fellow dancers during breaks? I know that I am more of an introvert, but it is no excuse to not interact with people outside of the dancing itself. I feel like a video request would be appropriate since I have the feeling I'm not the only person with this issue. Thanks again, you remain anonymous. Alright, there's all this stuff wrong with this. Because you're not a nerd. I mean, you may be a nerd in the heart and the mind and the soul and the spirit, but you're a good-looking guy. You sent me a picture. I was just like, okay, are you an ugly guy? Because I would explain you're not. So you are probably a social introvert, but I'm going to explain why that doesn't matter. But I am going to explain dancing, because dancing is not static. It changes. Every dancing, swing, salsa, bachata, dance the salsa. And then it goes through a cycle, an up and a down. A boom and a bust, it definitely depends on where you are. So let's go through the boom-bust cycle of ballroom dancing, every dance. There's a status, a status, a stasis, a baseline. Where there's always going to be old people who want to learn to ballroom dance, okay? Then one type of dance will inevitably become more popular than the others, and usually it's when a younger generation finds out that, hey, do you know you can use dancing to interact politely with the opposite sex? And so the swing dance craze would be an example of that. So then all the cool people go and learn to swing dance. Community education programs start to offer dancing. Venues start to offer swing dancing or salsa dancing or whatever, and it becomes a craze, and popular people start going. And that's when all the good-looking young people start to go. This is like the late 90s. Then once it becomes so popular, then everybody goes there, including the ugly, desperate people, because what's great about dancing for nerds is you don't actually have to have the gall or the balls to ask a girl on a date. And so it's this very easy stepping stone to meet a woman. Women also get a ton of attention, whether they're being hit upon or not, because they're on the center of the dance floor being twirled and spun. And if you think I'm joking, all you have to do is look at ballroom dance competitions. Men are always in black tuxedos and suits, nothing exciting. Women have the flair and the colors and all that. So women naturally gravitate towards it. Men naturally gravitate towards the women. It's a very polite, I'm pro dancing in this regard. That's a very polite, mature, civil way to get to date people. But inevitably, and this is the evolution, then inevitably the cliques form. Some women, they become queen bee. There's competitions. There's who's the best, who's not the best. And then some women won't dance with guys unless you are with their group. Or, and this is where I would have to bring in a ringer. If you go to, like, this would happen when I travel. You know, I was a very accomplished dancer. So I'd go to, say, Kansas City. No one knows who I am. I walk in, they're like, who's this guy? And so the cute girls that know how to dance are not going to dance with me because I haven't proven anything. So you got to bring a ringer. And I would do that often in the Twin Cities. I'd bring someone who knew how to dance, demonstrate to everybody on the floor that, yep, I'm pretty much the top dog here, one of the top 5. I know what I'm doing. I'm going to make you look good on the dance floor. Same thing in Kansas City. So you got to grab the fat, ugly chick who knows how to... I mean, seriously, you just sit there and you watch. And, oh, there's a grandma lady who's really good. She knows how to dance. There's a fat, ugly chick, but she knows how to dance. I can demonstrate to everybody... Yeah, I know how to tandem Charleston. Yeah, I can do bachata. Yeah, I can do whatever, and I'm really good at it. And then you ask girls. Then you ask the cute ones to dance. But by that time, the cycle is already on its downspin once the cliques start to coalesce and form. Soon, the hot chicks start to get tired. All the hot guys they wanted to date and all the hot girls the guys wanted to date and the girls wanted to date the hot guys, they've done it. Then their exes, or he treated me like shit, she's a bitch, he's a cunt, all this. And then it starts to dissipate. All the hot, good-looking people go away. And then it's like a party. You know, if it's 2 a.m. and you're still at the party, well, you're one of the losers then. So there's nothing but the ugly people. And then it is taken over, the residual, the neutron star, if it were, after the supernova occurs, is your divorced Christian single groups, 40-year-old virgins. And it's ugly as sin. The newest incarnation of that stage today are your social justice warriors. These are the theater kids from high school. This is the marching band kids from high school. The truly physically revolting ugly kids who had no courage to ask someone to dance. They have no skills. And then they go and they take over the swing dance community because this is the one thing they're good at. Because it's not that hard to learn to dance. It really isn't. And I went to this bombed out Dresden of a dance scene, not too recently, but 2 years ago, because girlfriend was out of town. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna see what a buddy of mine teaches. And I'm like, I'm gonna see what it's like. So I went. I'm like, oh my god, this is the genetic reject pile. I mean, it is fat, ugly women. I saw way too much armpit hair. The boys, I mean, my god, the boys are still wallflowers standing up. It's sad. It's just the bottom of the barrel of human genetics. So then, inevitably, then the dancing goes back to your professional dance studios like your Fred Astaire, your Arthur Murray, which is one-on-one instructions, which is for your upper middle class bored housewives dragging their husbands to it. And then you can dance at the bronze level, but then you can learn silver. But gold, sweetheart, nope, you're not ready for gold. You have to dance with Esteban. Esteban! He will only come in here and teach you for the fair price of $300 an hour. I want to dance at gold. And like, you can learn it on YouTube for free. I don't know what. Anyway, so it depends on where you are along in that cycle. It sounds like you're in the click cycle. In this town you're in, it sounds like salsa. And salsa, you get a lot of women there get clicky. And I would almost say that if the cliques have formed, it's a dead dance scene. So when it's on the up and up, you can get in. If you can get in early and be one of the best dancers, that's the best time to strike. And me being a ballroom dance instructor, I was there before it all went pop. And you're damn right, I had my choice of the litter. Because every girl wanted to be looking like an amazing star. Now that the women already know how to dance, and there's also an equivalent amount of men who also know how to dance, you offer nothing to them. It's stasis, it's equilibrium. And here you are, you're trying to, it's too late for that. It's too late. All right? So there's nothing you can do as an introvert in between songs to be social. All right? Here's the other thing. These women are acutely aware that you're desperate and you're trying to hit on them because you walk up to them and be like, hey, no, the environment is too hostile for it. It's not possible. It's over. Now, this is where you switch tactics and strategies with your dancing. You obviously know how to dance. What I would then do is go out into the real world or the non-dance world and you start pulling girls from there and say, hey, do you want to go dance? Because that's your selling point now. That's where you switch your tactics. So you're no longer going to the dance scene to find a date. And you are right. It is no excuse. Where is it? The vast majority of these women go to these venues for fun and attention and not be hit on. That's every nightclub ever. Whether it's structured ballroom dancing or that's it. It's done. It's over. It was a good old time. You missed out on it. All right. So now your strategy is you'll I don't know. You're online. Your dating profile should be there. Accomplished salsa dancer, and you're like, man, I'll take you salsa dancing sometime. Yeah, I'll teach you how to dance. So it wasn't wasted. You have a lifelong skills. Helps at weddings. Helps at this. Helps at that. Helps when you go into a town where it's just on the rise. It's not gone pop yet. So you have this in your inventory of skills. It's a great way to have a date. But I would not, the well has ran dry in the dance scene. I would not go there. Now, you are asking, all that being said, let's take that, tuck that away, throw it away. Let's go with your problem here. Knowing you have had experience in swing dancing and social dance communities in the past, what tips would you recommend to have more engaging conversations and connections with fellow dancers during breaks? I know that I'm more of an introvert, but it's no excuse to not interact with people outside the dancing itself. All right. And where is it? Here. And have learned a lot of soft skills along that way that I apply to my work and personal life. Even though I have learned to loosen up and show charisma thanks to hobby, I do find it difficult to socialize in social dances. Put that way there so I can yell. There's no such thing as soft skills. There's no such thing as social skills. There's being polite, there's social graces, but you nerds and engineers gotta knock it the fuck off thinking that everything is a formula and an algorithm or code. How do I get good at jujitsu? You go out and you get the shit kicked out of you in jujitsu. How do I become a good hiker? You go up and hike the mountain. How do I get good at being social? You go out and be social. There's no code or cheat or fix or A, B, up, down, left, right, start, select. There's none of that. You fucking nerds, knock it the fuck off. Stop being pussies and cowards and go fucking be social. Now, this doesn't mean you have to engage all the time. This doesn't mean you go out of your comfort zone. But there is no formula. How do I make friends? Go out and make friends. Go join a meetup group. Just naturally talk to people. What do I say? You've lost it. You fucking lost it. It's over. It's done. Do you need a script for every fucking step you take? You need me there with like I'm a Mission Impossible guy with my head mic and you got an earpiece. All right, now say this. All right, now say that. You'll never fucking learn. This can't be taught. Go the fuck out into the social world and be fucking social. Play baseball, play basketball, go play checkers, go play Dungeons and Dragons. Just go. Go have fun. This isn't a fucking job. It's not an instruction manual. It's called being human. And if you make the first fucking mistake and what do I do? What are the words? Fuck you. You're never going to be social. You're not being human. And there is no rules. There is no script. Go. Go. Now, I have some rules you can follow or recommendations. All right? One is you don't try. That's the first Well, I tried it. Well, you're jamming your dick in somebody's nostril that didn't ask for it. One of the best ways to be social is to simply sit there and shut the fuck up and pay attention to what other people are saying. And only when a genuine opportunity, don't look to stick your dick in people's nostrils, okay? Don't look for an opportunity. Wait for a genuine opportunity to show. Because you can be the life of the party. You can be the guy that people want to talk to. You can get a lot of good friends. And it's not about being popular. You just get people like, wow, that's a cool guy. I like him. He's kind of funny. By simply shutting the fuck up, letting people talk, listening to what they say, and then the opportunity will come up for you to just hit one out of the park. Make a brilliant, funny, clever, charming joke. And if you just say, wait for that opportunity, make that joke, and then be quiet, people are like, wow, who is this guy? If you wait for the gems and you take them, you look like $1 million. And then you're going to be invited, and then natural conversation will ensue. But for fuck's sake, stop thinking it's a goddamn instruction manual. Stop asking me, how do I be social? It's like, how do I get the girls? Well, step 1, bathe in lavender. Step 2, do 25, not 26, not 24, 25 jumping jacks. Then go, hoogada, 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 and girls magically fall out of the sky and suck your dick. It doesn't work that way. It's humans. It's constantly changing. Well, they're not the same as they were an hour ago. They're certainly not the same they were last week. Go out, Find activities and hobbies you enjoy, participate in them, and there will be humans there who are having conversations about things you enjoy that if you just shut up and listen, become a good conversationalist and participate in the conversation, do not, again, no dick up people's nostrils. You are not shoving your social dick up people's social nostrils. And you just wait for your turn, say something clever, and then continue to listen to what people say. You'll be social. You might meet a girl along the way. But the second you fucking IT STEM nerds think it's a fucking formula, it's over. Knock it the fuck off. And again, are you doing that because you're afraid? Because you're intimidated? Is that why you're an introvert? Because you're a coward? Well, I can't cure that. And there's no solution. And if you think getting a formula is going to keep you safe, you're going to forever be a social introvert and a nerd. Well, I mean, we'll always be a nerd. That's good being a nerd. But you'll always be a social introvert. You'll not have friends. You're going to not have women in your life. Right? Or you're going to have less. It's just, stop fucking trying. Stop making it so fucking difficult. Go, like for example, you know what I'm going to do today? I'm going to go and upload my videos at a cigar lounge because it's got good internet. Got good internet speed. The place I'm at here does not. And you know what? There might be someone at the cigar bar, because there usually is, and I'm going to sit there, and I might talk to that person. I don't know if it's male or female. I don't know who's it. There might be two people. One might be male. One might be female. One might be a black guy. One might be a Latino woman. Doesn't fucking matter. I'm going to go there, light up my fucking cigar, hit upload, and like, hey, how you doing? Yeah, it's fucking game. Yeah, no, I don't really pay attention. How about you? You cheer for somebody? Oh, Alabama. Oh, my dad goes down there for winter. What town are you? Do you live there? How fucking hard is this? I don't fret about what I'm going to say. I don't follow any rules. I ask people about, here's another great way to be social. Aren't you sick and tired of yourself? Aren't you fucking bored being you? Everybody should be so bored with themselves because you know you. You're the most foremost expert on you, and you gotta be so sick of you. Ask people about themselves. It's much more interesting. Where you from? What do you do? That's nice. Got any kids? Oh, 2 years old. I got a niece. She's 2 years old too. You get the toys that? Yeah. Oh yeah. You know they love paper airplanes. Cheap thing to do. That's it. That's it. That's it. Stop making it more complicated than that. So you got the skill. Give up trying to talk to, and that's another thing. You gotta assess your environment. If it's a pain in the ass, it's not worth it. Nightclubs are not worth it. Bars are not worth it. If they play music that loud and the women are not in, it's not worth it. Go somewhere else. All right, but go there, keep your skills up. Right? Take girls there for a date. You got a great ace in the hole. A great ace. Now go be social. Find a fucking girl, talk to her, ask her out on a fucking date. That's it. AssholeConsulting.com. Go buy God almighty, the fucking wisdom I laid down for you young nerds and boys. If you would like, if this helped you, go buy all your fucking shit that you do online through my Amazon affiliate program. It's in the links down below, with links to my podcast, which is also fucking awesome, and all my books, which everybody should fucking read. All right, see you all later. Toodles.